I'm going to talk about how to look after your body, in particular, here to here, here to here to here. Lower arm, forearm, elbow, hand, wrist, on a very basic level. Now, disclaimer first of all, I'm a fitness instructor. I'm certified for group exercise, for one form of exercise. That's what I am, and I have experience in certain injuries. What I am not a doctor, I am not a chiropractor, I'm not a physio, I'm not a professional. I'm just going to show you what works for me. It might work for you. Everybody is different. What I recommend is start anything new. Start on a small level, low intensity, low repetition. Do it for a couple of days. See if it's working. See if it's hurting. If there's any pain, then stop. Consult a professional. So I've got a few things here, because particularly doing body combat, there's a lot of strain on your elbow. So we want to avoid tennis elbow, which can actually affect this whole area here, and everything's connected. So if you're talking about one thing in particular, like tennis elbow, you can look up a video on YouTube about tennis elbow, but they'll be talking about this whole area. And the main thing that we want to be talking about is preventative. I'm not here to fix your tennis elbow, although some of these things might help. We want to prevent it happening in the first place. So there's a few things that I've put together that can help us to avoid injury. I'm going to start off just by going through a few of these things. First of all, elastic bands. I don't even know where these came from. It might be from the mail. Cheap and easy. Just strengthening the hand and fingers. You can do this for a few reps, 10 to 12. You can do this for a few reps, 10 to 12. Take a little break while you're doing the other hand. I'm right-handed, so it's a lot easier to do with my right hand. And all these exercises, we're not talking about building massive forearms, we're talking about just strengthening the tendons, the muscles, the joints, everything that goes in to being healthy, having a healthy arm that isn't painful, isn't arthritic. First of all, movement, just any movement, even without the band. With the band. And then you can buy one of these from Amazon for about between $5 to $10. Velcros to the wrist. Fingers go through the holes. And it's a bit more structured than the elastic band. Just do that for a short amount of time. Your wrist will hurt tomorrow. Don't do it too many times the first time you're doing it. Then do always the same on the other side. If you want to invest in two of these, you can do both at once. Time saver. After you've warmed up a little, you can also stretch your arm. Maybe do this at the beginning. Put your arm out. Turn the hand down. Thumbs pointing down, palms pointing out. Move the hand this way towards you, and then take your other hand up here. And just go up and down with a light pressure on top. Do that a few times on each side. Take a break, do it again. Can already feel it here, warming up. Once you're warm, you can grab one of these guys. This is a wrist roller. You can make them yourself, or you can buy them. They're not expensive. And it's useful if you buy it, then the strap fits in this middle thing. It's not going all over your hands, and it comes with a sleeve that fits onto anything. This can fit onto anything. So this is just a weight that I usually use for holding down the canopy outside on the beach. It's one of those weights, and it's £5, it's about the right amount of weight. You could put a plastic bag with a bag of flour, a bag of sugar. Hopefully you don't have those things. Hopefully they're full because you're not eating them, right? You can hang that off here. Then you just get it, you roll it up, and you roll it back down. You can go either way. To work the flexors, and then the other way. Very easy, very cheap, doesn't take up much room in your house, and you can actually build a forearm muscle with a forearm blaster. Blast those forearms. Next, we're going to massage it out a bit. You can do this before or after. Okay, so I've angled the camera down so that you can see the countertop. And here's my foam roller. You can use any foam roller. I just have an Amazon Basics high density foam roller. The kitchen counter is a good place to do it because it's the right height for me. But find a table, find a desk, find something sturdy. And we're just going to place one arm upside down, other hand on top for a light pressure, and roll backwards and forwards. Spend a minute on one arm and then switch to the other. We want to spend a couple of minutes doing this. And then if you want to go a little deeper, you can get the little massage balls. I'll go into these, the story behind these, but these are yoga tune-up therapy balls. You can stick balls together, tennis balls, lacrosse balls, I don't know, something that basically can look like this. Two balls stuck together. Mine are in a little bag that they come with. You can roll it backwards and forwards a little bit, but the main idea of this one is again a light pressure, and you take your hand at the edge of the counter and you move it up and down, full range of motion. Do that for a while, then reposition. And again, spend a minute or so on each side. You can already feel that loosening everything up. And there we go. That's all for today. Let's do an outro. So that was a very quick look at a couple of easy ways you can just keep your arms from getting injured. You'll be surprised how quickly a niggle can become more of a concern. So if you're warming up properly before exercise and maybe massaging afterwards, combine some of those exercises, pick and choose depending how much time you've got. That's all I do. And good luck with it. If you've got any questions, comment down below. I'll be happy to get back to you. Please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. And I will be back with a more detailed video. This is my first one along these lines where I'm actually trying to instruct instead of just waffling and rambling. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.
Daddy, I'm making the caterpillar.
Boo! Did I scare you? That still looks a little low. No, Tyler said.